Hello there.
Yes.
I don't know, you tell me. Explain more. So, killed? Oh, I've seen them. Let me guess, you know someone who knows how to capture one? I'll harvest some tar from a mushroom in dementia and then splash it on a wisp. It's quite a lot of steps. Oh, this is gonna kill a wisp, isn't it? Oh, neat. Did you not look up tutorials? Alright, ball talk components added. Wait, what was that spell? Probably a range, right? Yes? No? Maybe? In here we have Sparkle Cat. Ew. Oh, I think I can counter that though, but ew. Yeah, I can counter that. So what I need to do, I need to go to the Mushrooms Dementia, get some tar, mix it with the stuff she gave me. No way, I need to get the tar, put it on a sparkle, and spray the volatile stuff on the now tarred sparkle. And then I cast this spell and I catch it. Something like that. And it's gonna run out here. It's going to run out here. Wait, what did I just pick up? That's more than just a hunger tongue. Soul gem. Okay, let me just go over this here. Not that one. Hmm. Okay, I just have to find big mushrooms then. Now that's a miss. Oh, that's also a miss. There we go. Wait, Houndtooth key? I'll be under keychain. H. Will's house howling. Ah, nothing really. Thought I saw a Houndtooth key. Did I? Oh, just a Houndtooth. Yes, I asked her, have you found tutorials? Because I mean, what I do with this Varagon is self-taught, but everything else, there's plenty of tutorials out there. Now there's plenty of resources for me too. So charge. More hits to kill. Alright, so I'm looking for green sparkles somewhere. Green sparkles. Oh, hello. 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 Got that one. One chance to... Oh. Frame perfect gets... not even close that time. Nope. Alright, whatever. Alright, so I got the black tires. Now we need to find some wispy whispers. Oh, here's some. How do I... How does one... Just ate that. So I think it was 3. I believe 2 was into my own home. Yes, 3. Instructions clear, controls not so much. How am I supposed to use the tar on them? I actually have to find one that's near a mushroom.
Speak.
Yeah, that's pretty easy to do. Oh, that gives me some clues. So I actually have to find one that's near a
See you later.
tar. Yeah, that's... There's tutorials to cover this stuff. Like, the first thing you learn is, like, how to make your own ESP, and from there it's really easy. Yeah, construction set will never let you modify ESM. At least save changes to it, I don't think. I'm in the meeting I have. I need to go to dementia. Thankfully, it's downhill. All right. This guy. This might be it. It's the one that's near town. Kinda. Kinda, not quite, maybe. Let's see, there's Vythar and Felmore. Deep Wallow. Okay, Deep Wallow. Yeah, so you'll also need more than a construction set to do what I did. If you want to make it just standalone, then yeah, construction set's it. If you want to make it look exactly like mine, you'll need NIF scope. I didn't pass it. Okay, I'm gonna use Traveler. Oh, it's a Shambles. Oh, and a high HP one, too. I want to kill these things that are under the water. Best way to do it is with the Frost spell. Alright, so tall mushrooms near a thingy split in the road. And a town. Got poison. Let me help with that.
Your humble servant.
You need to get shot. That's skill on ahead, that's skill on ahead. Your shot as well. How about you? At the post. There's a direct hit. Oh boy. Oh wait, it's just a painbreaker. False alarm. Alright, splitting the road. Going to a town. Eye out for the green sparkles. And nothing here, which means the other sparkle we saw earlier, probably it. Yeah, this one maybe. It's hanging out near the tar, but it's not really hanging out in the tar. Same with this one. Quite going through it. Maybe I split, honestly. I'll go and give a pass to these. It's nearby the mushroom, so... Must have been released. Well, frick. Cast it twice because of 95% spell effectiveness. Yes, it does. You'd know which if you read the documentation. Alright, so like... where is it? Oh, the all components. Okay. close as we can. Alright, and then use volatile components. Cannot equip it. Oh, frick. Wait, do I drop it? It's quest item, so I have to wait for it to activate on something.
Oh!
There, hunger. I have been sated. Now this is pretty obscure, but if you remember a spot where this could, the one the green spark base goes through some black tar, do let me know. Gonna go to split in the meantime. That's a dog and not a Salem. Oh no. Alright, so that's one little green sparkles, but no mushroom. So yeah, I could be looking for the green sparkles or I can look for the mushrooms. I don't know which though. Alright, and that one's dead. I think what I'll do, switch over to an iron short sword. Okay, we're in the mania half. I'll just go back to Zandria then. Ask smart people what's up. And break water surface. Great, I had enough speed. Oh, she's dancing now. Don't go to sleep just yet. It's okay, man.
Blessings of the Mad God.
You too. Oh gosh. Yeah. Said she already tried. Doing need to see it. I don't think I can jump up to it though.
Blessings of the... See you later.
You ready to say?
See you.
That was a poorly translated sentence, I'll say. Like the dance. Oh, a little bit of break dance. Well, if you don't mind. Useless glitter. Alright, where's Dolorn? Probably inside.
Speak, man.
Let's repeat what you said.
Take care.
Not far from a town, near a fork in the road. That's exactly what... Eh. Dolorn here? Is Dolorn asleep? No, I used to wait for him to get up, but at this point... Let's go. And you are the epitome of the violent side of dementia, huh? Alright, let's go... back down there. I'll see if casting some spells or something could work. Well, barring that, we can always just look for ones at mushrooms. Instead of looking for them in general. Those Streets of Dementia, not Streets of Crucible though. Just Streets of Dementia. Sure, in Dementia, this lighting still says Mania. The Ragdoll still says Mania. But this landscape says Dementia. It's still a Mania sky for sure. Yoink. Got some. Alright, let's just follow the road, look for some black tar nearby, I guess. Not that one. It's not even tar from this mushroom. Mashahru. And one of these days I will take a nap before stream and I will be so mentally aware. I will get so much done that stream. Today is not that day. Alright, you got tar, but no sparkly glitz. Got tar, but no. Wait. Sparkly glitz, but they aren't by the tar. Felt like it. There's a reason I've got like 8 armor sets. Although if I could learn how to backport some Skyrim armor mods, I've already got 1, 2, I guess. I don't know. I haven't bothered to look into it yet, though. So, Is that eggs or scalon? Where are eggs? Maybe it's over here. This is tar. There are green glitzy sparkles? No? Okay.
At
Why
your
are there-
command, Lord Sheogorath.
My Oriel's dementia. Ahoy, matey. Oh, I think I found it. Man, this is an obscure parting of the waves. That is a faded path. Got it. Alright. Now, what's it look like in inventory? Sparkle dust. I can make a decent ingredient. Aren't using it though. I have to use it in painting. Why not make use of this? Now, what did that... that... How's it? So it should be -5, right? This is not as potent as I thought. Oh well. I'm just not gonna touch the construction set for a couple of days. Not at all. 1.1 is released. I don't want to think about it. Just want to enjoy. Oh. The gates know exactly which frame to close on. Yo,
Blessings of the Mad God.
I got your dust. Bleakness of reality? I prefer to see the fantasticalness, but okay. If I want to see bleakness, I just read the news.
Yes? Blessings of the Mad God. Take care.
Oh, okay. But I know Curio calls me Cupcake all the time, but now he wants to grow mushrooms? Wait, out of your armor? Oh my. Oh my. I think hell hath frozen over.
Hi.
Greetings.
I'll just take a seat.
Blessings of the Mad God.
Why so, Curio? Oh. Wait. Are we gonna make a stranded light outpost at the Artists Guild? Sounds like a job for me. Outside the ruin. So that's the only guideline I have. Oh. Take a week to grow. Yeah. Hopefully I can do other stuff in the meantime.
Goodbye.
Also, me being so omnipotent is kind of a hurt the pacing of this, because I assume you move a lot slower than I do, and kill a lot less fast, so it actually take time to go around and travel. So like, a week would be like one trip from here to New Sheoth and back, but that's like 6 hours for me. Eh. Anyhow. Just gonna run around the ruins for a while. Let's see what's what. If I take off wearing a skimming, otherwise it's hard to tell where the edge of the terrain is. As long as I get right up neon to some though. I can do a very methodical skimming of this whole place. Either one. I saw it. Yeah, that's kind of it. I mean, I'm still like end of day tired, but I'm not like, I just free-mapped fucking 150 weapons textures. Tired. Ugh, that is behind me.
Speak, madman.
Well, I also watched the space video.
See you.
It is well worth a pin. I will say that. Oh, very much so. That half hour flew by very fast. I was a bit concerned at first, thinking it'd be just kind of like a slow but steady zoom out universe, but no. No, it was far more engaging than that. Sad it's over. Seriously, where are these mushrooms going to plant themselves? Journal, help me! Mold of the moment. Doubt the mushrooms will plant themselves here, but can't hurt to check, yeah? Maybe. I don't know. Alright, going back. I can't. There we go. Some games you can jump straight out of water, but mechanically helpful, not very immersive. Or is it? I don't know. It depends on the game, actually. Sometimes if it's jumping out of the water, animation-wise, it's literally just popping out of the water, but it may feel more like you're grabbing a ledge and vaulting out. But should probably check out the channel then. Is this just a rock, or is it going to be future buried treasure? Hmm. See, I ain't got the faintest clue.
Take care.
Not at all. They'll learn. You're the one who started this whole thing.
Yes? Goodbye.
I'll be sure to check that out later, if not directly after the stream. Would it be here? Water reflections look nice. They make it so damn hard to see anything that's right underneath the surface. Like, it has to be incredibly shallow to see the bottom. Wait, maybe outside the ruin doesn't mean outside the walls, but literally just the outside area. Like, in here. Eh. That'll be a facepalm moment. Could it be on a roof? I mean, that is technically outside. And the soil just wouldn't be deep enough, would it?
Oh!
Hope I have no intel on this. I think I already asked you on this on, but I'll find and ask her again.
Blessings.
Yeah, nothing.
Bye.
Jasmine? Nothing. There's that pride in your work. Who knows? Maybe we converted you from a coder into a singer. Pays less, but oh well. There's not much like dry land out here, and I've only ever planted mushrooms for the other Daedric guilds. So I may specifically said like where to plant stuff. This one's just go out there and have fun, kids, whatever. Pile faster. I've already been out here. I have already been to that one. Even though I really don't want to crack open the construction set at all, I'm getting kind of close to just cracking it open and checking out the quest. When you're scripting Oblivion, it's missing end diffs. If you miss one end diff, it throws like 8 errors at you. I wonder if I can keep this up though. Yeah, because once I boosted the FOV up to 110, I started to be able to do this a bit more consistently in first. It's just at 110, all of a sudden I gained like a focus that 60 FOV gives you, as well as the peripheral vision that 100 gives you. But it's 110. I don't get it. But it seems to be my best FOV so far. 120 feels too far though. And solid ground. Why would you cry? Where is Sandria? I don't think he gave me a note, but just in case, did he give me a note? He did not give me a note. Pretty there. Dendria mushroom spores. And that's it. Okay, how far off the beat? Oh, I'm actually past it on what? Yeah, you can't see it at all from here. Ah. Well, I'll use the script extender. It'll, you know, tell you things. Well, actually, when it comes to that's just scripting games. Oh, I missed the jump. Wait, I can jump out of water? Maybe with enough momentum, I get for a single frame up enough onto the surface that I can actually activate the Master Acrobatics perk. Maybe. But yeah, what I've done is scripting. That's a small fraction of modding, because the other part of modding is like making these standalone items, the armor I'm wearing, making levels. I mean, they give you tools to do, so you don't really need to code that much unless you want to code that much. Curio, got any clues? Nothing.
Bye.
Well, bring the skimming back on. I'm feeling pretty iffy about ring of skimming. I do like the speed, I do like the athletics, but like the water walking, it's just... On the one hand, it's nice. You can use any kind of water as just a highway, or a lowway, more specifically. But when you want to break the surface of water, you keep bouncing back. Just kind of have to hope that you actually break the surface and go underwater for it. Like now. There. So I'm kind of finding the frustration of breaking surface water extension greater than the convenience of having a fast and flat plane. Having a flat plane to go fast on. Perfect for horse travel, though. It has been like forever since I speed boosted a horse. I just use Nifscope, and I find models from other people. I don't make the models. And I can barely edit them either. Like, Nifscope is pretty limited in what it can do. But it's enough for what I need. Well, not enough for what I want. I would like to make my own armors. Like, I really want to just... The fact that these 4 arms are completely exposed in iron armor bugs me to no goddamn end, and it's why I almost never use iron armor. Otherwise, this would be, like, the best set in the game, aesthetically. Yeah, like, in Nifscope, I can change some variables, like the actual string values, or float values, or int values, whatever values there are. And depending on the mesh, I might be able to delete components of it. Which is how I got rid of the pauldrons on that Witcher 2 rip. I just, like, click on the pauldrons, they're their own thing, I just hit delete, and they're gone. That's really it. Yeah, I've found there's, like, a sub-forum on the Nexus that has tutorials for, like, 3 different 3D... whatever the heck they're called, 3D tools. And Blender's one of them. The other one I remember was like 3D Max, and then there was like... I forget what the third one was. So yeah, I'm not sure if I'll go with Blender, but it can't hurt to have more tutorials. At this point I'm just kind of running around in circles, like when I'm bored in MMOs. I don't even know where the hell this is trying. Just... It's time. I don't know, where is it? How neat. There we go. Now we're not black screened. Okay. Where are we? Integration. Mold of the Moment is the quest name. It was like Zengia mushroom spores or something. It probably has a script attached to the item. I'll do this all on the front screen. Otherwise it's just... might as well turn the stream off for your end. Just move this down, so that way if I click off of it I can still have a view. I don't know if I'll turn the render window off. Shrink it though. So I rarely use the render. You use the render window if you're going to be building levels and such. I rarely do that. This has actually nothing besides the top bar, now that I think about it. Console window? I should probably move that off screen, because I rarely look at that for anything. Same with the auxiliary viewport. It's also good for level making, but that's not what I've been doing. Item making. So, I think it was a misc item. There we are, Zengia mushroom spores. No script attached. Yeah, alright. Just have to go through these one by one unless they actually name the quest IDs the same as the title. There are a lot of quests in this that I actually haven't even begun. So I don't think we'll 100% this whole mod, and I'm fine with that. As long as we get through the main quest, I think I can haul the play through there. We can try 100%ing it in the second time around. Or not. We'll 100% it off stream or something. There we are, mold of the moment. Oh, I know, it's like 4 or 5 years old. It's really overdue for an update. You, Uh-huh. Add top. Alright, this will take a few seconds to load. Here we are. Man, my computer just cannot compare to yours. Where'd you even get the funds to build that? Man, I can't even extend this. Can I even... Well, this latex is off there, and I kind of want to skim that. Okay, so... If that is right. Think you could spot me some cash to upgrade my rig? Got the donate button right below. Alright, so that's that. Quest targets, maybe? Oh. Protection. Oh. That's $45 more than I can spend. Wait, you actually have an emote? I thought YouTube didn't support emotes. I don't have that quest stages. Oh boy. At the spores. Don't know what could trigger this though. So we've actually researched what those do. Alright. There's a healing bacon shader. Not my mod? Alright. Okay, so I still don't... I'm not entirely sure where to look to get where the activation should be. Worst case, I have to open up the cell view window. I mean, you can still go to D Live, you know, because I remember the reason you went to here is because Restream IO was being, I don't know, Bethesda quality for a couple of nights in a row. It hasn't been in a while, though. It's halfway there. Now where? Oh, where? Hey, also, what did they modify about? Probably a painting or something. They put paintings everywhere. Don't know. So these ones with Zenjir Kama are interior cells, that's for sure. I'm looking for an exterior though. Unless Zenjir was already here and they just put the NPCs in. Kinda doubt that. Wait a minute. I have to click on this list. Alright. SE... Where? I guess SE World? Yeah, oh boy, these don't have names. Oh, Art Guild. Alright, now to greatly expand this. Ooh, that's some neat pathing. How are the controls again? Oh boy. Hold on. Is that... Oh, that's where the mushroom house is supposed to go. Exactly. Okay, so like in between out here-ish. There it goes. That wasn't walking, that was swimming around. Goddamn Nuon. It's fucking subtleties that get it wrong. Don't even know what a laymoon is, but if it's a cryptocurrency, then okay.
What? Blessings of the Mad God.
Legitimately, I can't quite tell if laymoons is just a jest or if that's an actual currency.
Bye.
Alright, oh, do we have I think we have to actually wait a week. Oh no! I'll ask these guys.
Matt.
Nothing.
See you.
Where is our furball? Oh, a funny way of spelling lemons. I was actually like reading it as laymoons, as in like some alternate type of moon. Yeah, so I know it's actual currency. Thank you for that, but I know it's not much, and you know it's not much, but it's better than nothing. If you save a penny a day for 100 days, you'll have $1. Well, I'm 72 cents richer.
What?
Oh yeah, and just to like show you a bit, with the construction extender, the aux port gives you like this top-down view of it, so it can be up close with the main render window. And then just have a bird's eye view on the top. It's nice having two cameras. Anywho, we don't need this open anymore. I'll try not to. Alright, I forgot to look for her. Yeah, I'll put up with the scary faces. Just detect life.
Speak, madman.
Yeah, the construction set extender is really, really nice. I would never run the construction set without it, now that I have it working. It does the coding highlights too, it does a lot of things. Just makes the construction set so much more usable. Oh, and there's a crash. Oh, how much progress did we lose? I mean, I know where to plant the mushroom now, but I don't know when our last save was. Huh, a little over an hour in. But I wonder what this image was. It's like a bunch of text, though. Yeah, autosave. So we did go into and out of an interior cell. And scripts kick in. Alright, spores are planted. I forget if it was you who mentioned it or somebody else or some YouTube video, but at one point in time, I just was told it's free on Steam for like a month or a couple weeks or something. Like, alright, I'll get it. So I got it. Still haven't played it yet. Should do that on stream sometime. But we got Half-Life to do besides this. Maybe. It depends how highly you value a blind playthrough of Metroid 2033. If you don't value it that highly, then I can do it on my own. You only do the blind playthrough once, after all. I have completely lost track of where I am. I need to be heading westish? There we are. Alright, so I guess I won't be playing Metro for a while yet, because we still have to do Invisible Wall, Half-Life, Half-Life 2, Half-Life 2 Episode 1, Half-Life 2 Episode 2, and Oblivion. The first playthrough. I can delay the mood playthrough for a while, honestly. Well, I haven't played Stalker Seth has done a lot of Stalker videos, so I am well fond of it already, even though I'm pretty sure it's going to be a super janky experience if I get to it. What's the time? 18th. It needs to be like 25th or 26th. Eh. Oh wait, I set up a teleport point inside of it. Wait, actually I should cancel because we still have speed boost on. Doing that in interior cell is a bad idea. I don't know, all I know is it was free. And it seemed pretty old. I'm gonna open up Steam. I don't know if Steam will tell me which version it is, but obviously it'll be in my library. Where would it be? Don't know how these are organized. Probably by... Even the ones I played most recently were up top. I don't know where one that I've downloaded but never played would be. There it is. So whatever version this looks like to you, not have a store page anymore. Might not have a store page anymore. Yeah. I don't think it has a store page anymore, so I don't think I have the Redux version, that's for sure. Otherwise it wouldn't say add to cart. Yes, there was a time when I had money, and I bought some games. Yeah, it seems like I had the... Or have the original then. This doesn't say it's already owned. And... this doesn't have a store page anymore. Weird. Meantime, though, need to switch you off to type B. Shield off and a torch on. Use a couple graders. But you know that's the truth. Alright, first recall. Alright, so I think I kind of know what to do. An earlier spot. Not up here. Yeah, so I think it was this door. And I'll save in case this just wastes it. But I did make some Bosmer TNT. So, fire star. Hit it. I am hitting it. I think I did hit it. Yeah, I had it. Alright. Here, I thought I could use to blow it up. Well. For me, I don't know what kind of games I'd play. Obviously, I play a lot of Swords and Sorcery adventure games. Elder Scrolls will last me for a long time because mods, but JRPGs are good now and again. I don't know, JRPGs are long. They tend not to be that replayable, but they are long. That one playthrough, 1.5. Hello. Ah, I got paralysis. Smack me in the head. I mean, good for you that you actually dealt some damage to my unbuffed health bar, but like... This is on stream, mate. Oh, hi there. Did you just come back from the dead, or did you come out? I swear to freaking RK. It's like the second time I've had one come back alive right behind me. I'll keep going down that way. Yeah, I've still only watched videos and discourse about them as opposed to actually playing any of the Bioshocks. I think the frame rate's getting a little low-ish. It's feeling a little choppy for me. I think that's because of the stream. It was already kind of close to getting a little choppy before, but I'm not entirely sure why, because it was smooth for most of the most of the rest of the dungeon. Looks like I can go in there, but maybe I can get it through the bars. Why is one resignedly abandons the field? Will hate cursive scripts like this. They're so hard to read. Continues on his way. Undeviatingly continues on his way. Hey, really? On Steam or elsewhere? Well, they're low price right now. That seems nice. Alright, now where are some light sources? There's one. Get far enough in. I'll show you why light sources are important here. Alright, so... assuming no enemies. Okay, but this is why we need torches. Oh, I remember back in the past, I was like, at one time, I think it was like 2012 or so, I made like a list of all the anime I'd watched then, and it was like, came out like 108 different anime. I'm like, that's a lot of anime. Well, I'm sure it's grown since then. It hasn't grown as rapidly as it did. It's obviously stopped as of a few years ago. And I mean, like, they come out with, like, 24 new anime every freaking... Okay, that's a lot. Oh. Where am I going and what am I doing? Not a question I need to be asking right now. What I should be asking is, where's the secrets? I'm more surprised where are the light sources? Is there a torch in this room? No, I don't have the key yet. This place is a lot scarier when you're walking through it instead of running. I don't know why. Oh, is there a light source on the way down? Because I feel like there isn't always, but it'd be nice if there was. I think I can barely see one. Oh, there is one. Marcus Scribonia. Give you a little bit of context. Where was it? Script. This is what started it all. This is what led me to this dungeon. What started the whole chase. Marcus Scribonia. And this is where he's... Okay. We get it. I got his diary and the last pages of the logbook. A crystal. Earthfire 370. Oh, that was like... It's literally like 33 years after I wrote the book. Once again, I am sitting in front of the fireplace in my residence in Coral. I have not devoted myself to writing since my book has been completed about 30 years ago. A long time. A lot of things have changed. 2 years ago, my beloved wife has passed away after a long illness. The children have not been able to bear with their old, wacky father anymore, so they left me alone. I cannot take it amiss. However, there is one thing that has not changed across the years, and my mind has been obsessed by this ever since Ivalon. I never got over the fact that I just gave up on it. I had plenty of time to think about it, and with hindsight I am convinced that it has been a mistake to let the matter rest. Now it is too late. I am aged and infirm, I dare say to stand, and within the last period of my abortive existence. Full of deep sorrow and self-hatred, oftentimes I look back upon a time when all opportunities have been open to me. Could I have had my justifiable reasons at that time? Maybe I just have looked for an excuse to go on with my poor but riskless life of a commoner. Don't know. Don't want to know. Ninth of Heartfire. I came to the decision to catch up on things I have neglected 30 years ago. Albeit it is next to insanity to take on such exertions at my age, I have no choice. I'll go to Ivalon to close the secrets once and for all. Be it vast treasures or death waiting for me, I don't care. If I want to find my peace of mind, I have to settle the matter, even if it is the last thing I do. I have packed my bags, equipment, supplies. My old sword has been sharpened as well. I'm going to start tomorrow morning. 10th of Heartfire. I arrived at Malata. Supposedly there are several hidden cells and passageways inside this room, but whatever is concealed beneath the cloud tower will be of more significance by far, that's for sure. I'll take a break for 1 hour. Certainly the climbing is going to become exhausting. Just now I've reached the old tower. The track has been very burdensome. Never would have guessed it could be exhausting to such an extent. I have to rest until tomorrow morning before I can get on with it. Should I really find the dungeons and survive, then I'll remove the small riddles in my letter in Fort Urasek. If one can still find them at all within the last 30 years, I have never returned to the places to check them. 11th of Heartfire. I have found the dungeons. Beyond all description, it's overwhelming. Ivalon is no longer a myth. Now that I stand inside the dungeons, actually I see it as reality. Incredible how everything is that well preserved after such a long time. I came across the former alchemy lab just now. Wish I had the time to delve into all these precious books. Some undead beings hang about this area. Fortunately, I have not lost my ability to silent sneaking over the years. Nevertheless, I have to be careful when I go on venturing deeper into the dungeons. In a barricaded room, I discovered an old book on some dead soldiers. Most likely is the former logbook of the castle's commander. It certainly contains information about the end of the fortress, maybe even the whereabouts or respectively the presence of the treasure. I felt uneasy to delve into the book next to all the dead bodies, since I have just torn out the last pages because the weighty tome has been all too heavy. I have entered the former prison. It hurts to see the incredible cruelty that must have taken place in former times. Seems to me as if I could literally hear the screams of tortured victims, if they would still resound through the dark catacombs captured within these ancient gloomy walls. It is perceptible in this place. Death is in the mind. On this level, I have encountered considerably more undead beings than the barracks above. Something amiss here. I have to be on the alert, and I have to dodge the undead as good as possible. Meanwhile, I seem to be deep underground in a kind of crypt. Horrible, undead creatures appear in swarms in this place. I've withdrawn into a small outlying niche to write these lines. A while ago, I came across a circular chamber with a coffin in the center. Moreover, there are 3 pedestals, each of them with 1 iron socket. The whole thing looks like a kind of mechanism to me. Just now I discovered a crystal that may fit into a socket like this. There have to be another 2 somewhere. And I'm starting to query whether it was a good idea daring to go this far down. Maybe I would have been long dead without my skills to sneak and without the good wear-resistant tweed boots that my wife has made for me years ago. Tired, my head is throbbing and my bones are aching. I'm unwilling to do it in this place, but I have to take a nap by all means, even though I doubt it will become a peaceful night. 12th of Heartfire? How long did I sleep? I don't know. However, I feel worse than before. My head feels as if it would burst, and it seems to me as if I haven't gotten a wink of sleep for years. It's hard for me to clarify my thoughts. I'll take another little rest, and then I'm going to peruse the pages that I have torn out of the castle's logbook. Yeah, I haven't really had to handwrite much at all, so my handwriting is legible enough. A couple of letters can look a bit similar, like I think A's and D's maybe. I don't know, there's a couple letters where like if I jerk my hand a bit too fast it ends up looking like another one, but otherwise it's legible. Read through the pages of the logbook, so it's been an earthquake that rang in the end of Ivalon. Too bad the book does not contain any information about the artifact. There was a high shaft inside the burial chambers west of the great main hall. I really would have liked to cast a fire spell upwards into the dark to illuminate it to see what is concealed up there, but I would have drawn the attention of the undead to me with this. My headache got worse again. The additional feeling of dizziness almost drives me crazy. My hopes to ever see daylight again are vanishing with every step that I advance deeper into the dungeons. Slowly I realize the sands of life are running out. I believe this has been a foregone conclusion in the very moment I started for the Cloud Tower already. Nevertheless, I'll continue on my way. I am not dead as yet. Still, I desperately need some hours of sleep. Exhausted. Take a rest at the next best opportunity. I had a dream. I was sitting at home in front of the crackling open fire of my residence in Coral. The ancient book about the most different myths and legends from bygone days is in my younger hands. I remember very well which one of them has aroused my interest the most. The tale of an elven ruler whose name has faded into obscurity long ago, who has been executed by his own people because of his prosperity for the black magic. Maybe because of his extraordinary knowledge and skills in the matter of magic, he poses a very dangerous opponent, and many have died at the attempt to overbear him. It took several days and many skilled men to defeat him in the end. His corpse has been buried in a secret crypt somewhere deep underground. The years and the centuries went by, and the Dark Ruler has faded into obscurity. However, at the time when the Elves had been closed to their extinction by Alessia and Skyrim, in their distress they sent out 12 high priests into the ancient crypt, in the hope to resurrect him to defeat the humans by help of his magic. Indeed, they were able to reawake the powerful magician to an undead life, but in his anger he turned against his own people and killed those who dared to resurrect him. The Alessian troops, which arrived shortly after that, eventually defeated the Dark Ruler, weakened as he was, under difficulties. The magnificent helmet that he wore has been identified as the very powerful, long-believed to be missing Crown of Catharsis, an ancient instrument of incredible evil power forged at the time when the gods walked the Nirn. For fear that the crown could get into the wrong hands and hereby it would wreak havoc, it has been brought into a secret castle to be destroyed by the Order of Alessia, as legend has it. Well, as in a dream, I saw that ancient document ahead of me that was proven the existence of Ivalon to me 30 years ago. The very same document that I had burnt up for fear of the Imperial authority. It was a kind of dispatch note, a certificate for a big, snowy chest decorated with elven runes. Inside this chest, a sword, a shield, an ancient crown. I'll continue on my way now. I feel it. I'm very close to my destination. Yeah, I did take notes at times too in the later years of college, but you do rarely go over them, don't you? Two missing men have been found again. Apparently they have left their post without permission to have a drinking bout. I have released them from their duties and had them put behind bars. 12th of Evening Star 264. An investigation revealed that the dead soldier who was found yesterday morning most likely had suffered from a disease for a long time already. Must have kept it a secret to everybody. 2 new prisoners are arrived. I will leave them to the alchemist who has requested new test objects some time ago. 14th of Evening Star. A serious earthquake caused the mountain to tremble and the dungeon's entrances to collapse. According to rumors, the keep is said to be collapsed and is blocking the entrance now. I will let it clear as soon as possible. Apparently, the degree of the disaster is way beyond previous expectations. We hardly move forward, always in danger of more parts coming down. Supplies are pretty much used up. We have to hurry up. 15th of Evening Star. More parts of the passage have collapsed. 11 men have been entombed. The rest of the people refuse to continue digging for fear that the passage might collapse again. The excavations have been resumed, but chances are bad that we will make it. Our supplies have been used up and the men are exhausted, but we must not abandon hope. In the meantime, I have sent some men into the catacombs to search for a second way out. 17th of Evening Star. It's pointless. No matter how far we come, more and more degrees keeps coming down and everything collapses again. Many of the men had given up already, others continued digging as if they were obsessed. Some went crazy, and in sheer desperation they ran into the lower catacombs to find another way out. 18th of Evening Star. We are feeble, famished, and tired. I have abandoned hope to get out of these damn dungeons ever again. I think that some of the men still desperately try to get to the surface. Some of the torturers have slaughtered and eaten a couple of prisoners. Therefore would be able to do the same and delight in the miserable flesh of this disgusting pack. It has become quiet. Oh, hey, there's a lantern up top. So I find it really cool if a mod out there for this actually coded it so that will add a script to these objects that if you hit them with the fire effect, they light up. Hi there. I'll also say the tortures are very easy to miss. See, like that one that was right in front of me the whole time. But above. I think we have to be in here until like the 25th. It's already been a day. Or I spent a day in here, so that's nice. Okay, now where are there torches in the like? And walking through here like this really does build the atmosphere. It's like an old first-person dungeon crawler. You can also like hit E on the torches to light them up, but I want to use fire spells. That's the cooler way to do it. And this was all the way back up. Yeah. There's a torch. It's also a very precise hitbox, but yeah, I can hit ignite. I can get it. There it is. So I think this was just where he is. And there's down here, which we've already been. Let's be something I can put in there. Oh, that's one of the crystals, isn't it? I still have to wonder if they'll let me do this, because I think... any type of objective that'll let you use telekinesis to complete it early is an amazing objective. Well, you could also argue it's a bad objective too. I'd find it amazing though. You can use telekinesis to complete stuff. Otherwise, like, why is it even in the game, you know? Oh right, there's a locked door over here. Maybe? No, I don't get the key. Alright, there's one route left on my mental map to go. So yeah, I've got like I think like a half dozen quest mods that I've found on Nexus that add something to do, and I'll add them as I'd like to save them all for the Moo playthrough, but I'll add them as necessary to kill time in between these Stranded Light quests. Which door to go through? Alright, so there's like 4 ways? There's 4 ways to go. Any light sources? Hello there. There's a torch. Shut up. Always talking in their sleep. Don't be quiet. I will find you and shove a sword through your gullet. Alright, I'll go the other way then. Light source. Torches are super easy to miss because they're so thin. And the light sconces and the lanterns because they're all the way above you. It's easy to miss light sources. How convenient. So yeah, in case you weren't already aware, we're dealing with pitch black areas. I mean, you could use Night Eye to just make all this light unnecessary, but that also ruins the ambiance. And plus, Night Eye looks ugly. And the light spell is also overpowered, so I decided to do this with torches. Torches and walking. Just in case. I knew something spotted us. Like with EMC removed, you can really hear exactly when the music switches. There's a lantern. There's another lantern. Pretty generous lighting. Chest. Yeah, there we go. Oh. Okay. Yeah, it was the Dungeons of Ivalon or something like that. It's a pretty archaic install method, but after getting around that, a pretty solid mod. And yes, I highly recommend walking through instead of running. So much walking through with a torch like this is just best for the ambiance. No, this fort dates back to like the first era or second era, so these are like old currency. And actually has purpose too. Just I stored the thing that I used it for in my pocket home, so because we were leaving for the stream. Let's... Oh, don't fall down. Stabilize, and there we go. Yeah, so I'll get some of this stuff out. I've had to use my house a few times going through here, but that's just because I loot a lot of things. There we are. And then that one, and that one, and that one, and that one. Anything else kind of mildly unique? No? Alright. Oh yeah, and I don't quite think I'll use this, because... well, you'll see why, but this is also from the mod. Yes. Get ourselves a new armor set. And a bunch of new weapons. Oops. Or correctly said to... there we go. There's the armor. Okay, and what do I have? No, it's probably the ingredients, isn't it? Kind of. Oh, Ember? Ancient coin? What the heck? What the heck's taking up so much? Wait. A feather bug? Could be feather. Or the weapons. Or the weapons. But yeah, I'd totally add this sword model though to Deuce Faragon. But this here is the we use ancient coins for. And I don't think I'll say too much more than that. In fact, I won't even use it. You can play it yourself. But I'll also say this about the mod. There's a reason I have all these books here. And they aren't all stored away. They're out of charges too. I think I remember that card. Vaguely. Remember it existing. That doesn't look nice. I don't know if I can trust this mod author to not put in instant kill pits. He has not. He's not used anything along the lines of instant kill, but there was that one mod author that totally did use instant kill boxes, and I just have trust issues since then. Where'd it go? Okay, so I still have 2 ways in this floor. Which means we should Not good. I could save and drop down. Alright, any fire. Anything to light on fire. Yes. Oh, is this what I use the explosive for? Huh. Evan's right hand. Take cover! Oh boy. Okay. You clear? We're clear. This is what I use the explosives for. And what's here? Ancient scroll. No light sources. Oh, this is going to be hard to read. The Scepter of the Ancestors. Those who are blessed with the ancient knowledge to use the power of deceased ancestors for their purposes certainly may and be in possession of a tremendous advantage in their fight against any foes. The Scepter of the Ancestors, an ancient powerful artifact created to focus the power of the dead and transfer it to its bearer, cannot be used by anyone. In order to wield it in a battle, it has to be bound to the soul of the predetermined bearer by a certain magic ritual. There are some sacrificial offerings necessary and essential for the ritual. 20 tufts of blood grass, 10 arrow roots. That's probably arrow roots, but it's hard to make out. A full set of Daedric armor. All the armor pieces have to be unenchanted. 15 elven Varla stones. Not sure if the staff is worth it, but I think you can get all that ready. Scepter of the Ancestors must be taken to a shrine of the goddess. That's what the shrine of Mara is for. Together with all the offerings, it must be placed on the altar there. At the following prayer to Mara, the performer of the ritual has to sacrifice a part of his soul, which will be bound into the scepter. This means the scepter is bound to the soul of its prospective bearer. Because the ritual by no means is safe, great caution is necessary. Particularly this applies to the choice of the proper offerings. Okay, so Bloodgrass I think would have been a pain in the ass if I didn't accidentally find out that dupe glitching with the castle. So, should have plenty of Bloodgrass, should have plenty of arrow root as long as it's... I hope that's a misspelling. That's like A-I-R-U roots. Like, I hope that's a misspelling. Otherwise, I have no idea what that's talking about. But assuming I know what it is talking about, I guess how some shadows move. Go down. assuming that's what it's talking about, I think the only thing that might be a bit hard is the Daedric armor. Varless stones are a little concerning too, just because I think I've plundered all of them, so it's a very limited resource right now. I mean, I still have a lot, mind you, it's not increasing ever again. Unless I use console commands. That's really cheating. Let's look at that, 2-hour mark. Alright, so it's the 19th. Need like 6 more days or so. Also, torch. Is there another torch nearby? Oh. Alright, chest, no. Alright. Alright, who's... Okay. Oh, is that using flesh aftershock animations? I'm trying to peg that down. I think I briefly... Oh, it's just a tortured soul. Gosh, there's something else going along here. Oh, there's something about here, like I saw a faint glow of orange. Some abomination that we've yet to identify. Oh, that's coming down. Okay. Let's go on up forever. Is there a bone of Ivan in here? I don't see any. Back in there. Alright, so that's 2 down. Wait, I could cast a fireball down the pit. From earlier. Where's the bottom? I want to explore the other routes first. Is there a... Yes, there is. Lamp. I don't have a good feeling about this. Oh, this is where the crystals should go. Okay. Let's do some recharging. Ooh, wow, 2,900. 35 uses. Nice, nice. Alright. Also wonder where Ivan's body's parts are. Hold on, didn't I? Oh, I saw one, but I didn't get it right. I've seen all 3 crystals, but I don't have all 3. Silly me. Which means we can either... I think I know what I want to do right now. First mark here. Second recall.
You have the hands of a healer.
Thank you. Gold is not in yet. Alright, so heavy armor unenchanted. Is there some... There is Daedric in here. I wonder if a shield counts. Alright, so that's Daedric. Full set of Daedric armor. 15 Varla stones. Right? Yeah, 15 Varla stones. I have 59 left. Oh, this is gonna be a lot. Okay, so that's that, and then we get the blood grass and the arrow roots.
Well met.
Not from here. From here. Alright, so arrow roots. Arrow root. How many did it say? 20 bloodgrass, 10 arrowroot. Alright. And that's that. Got the arrow, the bloodgrass, the wireless stones. I mean, I know what they're used for. They're used to fully enchant all your items and actually recharge magical items. Does the exact same thing as a Varla stone, just use 5k septums instead of a Varla stone. Alright, so I will re-equip the attuned mask so we get maxed out feather. Right, it's maxed. It is maxed. And I save again. And try to... I don't see much beyond. Oh, there is a way beyond. And, oh, I can sidle across. What do you know? No, another thing coming at us from somewhere. Oh, it's a canister. Ooh, more ancient coins. I can probably blast another weapon. Just want to do Hieronymus' sword because that one looks cool. Let's do a bearded axe. We have a blunt version, but I don't think I'll use them outside this dungeon. Yeah, we have 133. Cool, yeah. Ah, there is a light source in here. Any other light sources? Yes. Alright, down there. Okay, so I will again save. And Geronimo! Oh, it really did do a kill pit. Is it possible for me to... I think I might have been able to jump across that. So what I'm concerned about with low ceilings is that if you hit the right spot, you'll kind of like bounce off and just shoot straight down. It seems like I'm sticking to the ceiling here. Yeah, I'm bouncing off of it. So make a yet third save from Peepus and just try jumping. Okay, that's a barely make it. Oh, that didn't even let me jump. Yes, I am a staunch opponent of kill boxes. I get why they're there for out-of-boundary stuff, and I think I'll live with that kind of thing. Like, if your character really can't swim at all, and is not able to swim at all at any point in the game, like in Dark Souls, yeah, you can use water as a kill box. Kind of makes sense there. But like, if it's a fall, and you can make a character that can survive any fall, why the fuck would you have a kill box for a fall? You should just make it high enough so that fall damage kills them. And there's the torch. Alright, so... local map? Anything I missed? Not really. Well, I obviously missed something though. Where's it? Oh right, I was going backwards to bless. For now I'll sheathe them. Something spooks me, they get the Fire of Star. Which would be a real shame, so otherwise they'd survive longer against Deuce Faragon. I wonder where all of Ivan's parts are, though. So yeah, if we can find the key, we can probably get to there, but I don't really see a way. I don't have the key. And simple. A wise one resignedly abandons the field. The fool undeviatingly continues on his way. Don't quite know what that means. Any Ivan parts here? Is the thing done? Is the thing at last done? Alright, back up the steps. So my place here in the cells we haven't been to is this one. No idea where the key could be. I must question whether to show such a thing on stream. Is it safe for the child's eyes? It's the wrong way. It's the right way, kind of mildly. Mildly right way. Here we are. Alright, I'm going to put in there Rodimus sword. And 100. This doesn't count. Ugh. Really wanted to get this thing blessed. Cool model. Alright, I guess doing a bearded axe. Great sword. If I use this great sword, I'm scaling it down. This is retarded. Gee, how's that even looking first? Like I'm tiny. Alright, we're gonna do the bearded axe then. Only 15 this time. I can one-hand it too? Oh. Okay. Strong boy, go. Alright, so what I wanted to do up here is now done. Let us view... Oh, hey, an anime recommendation. Oh, this is what we're talking about with the little cat thing. World must know. The world hath known. Is this the right? No, this is not the right way. Like, you can fall way farther than that little thing, but you don't die. I don't take any damage. Now I have trust issues, because they just use kill boxes. Okay, that... Oh, if only I could shoot through there, because that's some fog that I'd like to get down to. Oh, hello. Light. Oh, there's light. And the mad god said, "Let there be light." And then there was light. Are there any on the ceiling? I don't see any. Alright, so there has to be a key I missed somewhere. Yeah, I mean, all else failed. I did download the walkthrough, because there was one part in the previous floor I got really stuck at. Turns out I just turned off my brain at the exact wrong moment. Like, I had the solution, I had all the parts, I just didn't put two and two together because I was at like, oh, this is optional content. I don't need to look for main path stuff here. But then the main path stuff I actually got on my way to the optional content. I was like, well. Or more precisely, I think I was looking for a key when I need to do something else. Seriously, what could this mean? So this is where the locked door is. The door of locked proportions. Oh, and apparently the this dungeon is aimed towards level 20 to 25, which is why enemies can actually, you know, give me some small cuts and bruises. I mean, I'm also wearing kind of weaker armor. It's 65 instead of 85. That'd help too. Let's see, lesser? Nope. I know, right? But unfortunately, no. There's another tombstone that weighs 750. And you cannot pick it up, only read. Oh. You do tempt me to try it again. You hold Z and move, and it doesn't work. And nothing. Yes, but a bowl is a more precise weight. For example, when I stack my buffs, I can carry 6,000 bowls, approximately. Oh hey, Ivan's torso. Wait, if I find all Ivan's bone parts, is he going to give me the key? How many bone parts do I even have of Ivan? Yeah, his right hand, his skull, his torso, his abdomen. Nowhere near enough. Arms, legs, skull, abdomen, torso, and both of his hands. And they're all in the crypt, so they aren't in the above levels, they're all in this level somewhere. This is why I'm glad I'm not using explosion magic, because explosion magic would make things very hard to find. You know, I might go into that bone pit and bone mosh pit and then just pick up everything. So who knows, maybe he's got an Ivan bone in there. I can probably take the weight too. I think I have enough bone, I can have enough bowls with me. Carry everything. There's a load zone. Yeah, there's... We're wondering where the bowl about comes from. Watch like episode 1 or something. 27th of last seed. Any like in these, any empty ones? Nah, FPS is still a little choppy even with the lowered FOV. Ah, if only. You are too far away. Because they knew we could activate it from the other side. I don't think he's got any bones down here, but... Alright, so that takes me that way. And I think it's back up. This way is to... I think where I found the bone. Have I double checked here? I don't think I've double checked here. I've obviously been here. There's corpses of undead everywhere. So I've obviously been through here, but like, have I double checked here for Ivan things? Just Ivan things. I wish I could open these to check. They were lazy, weren't they? Actually, they probably didn't need to be that lazy either, because I think you can actually get some copy-paste ones with like preset level list stuff in there. So it wouldn't be like hand-placed, it'd be all randomized loot, but it'd be appropriate for a coffin. Just copy and pasta. Alright, and this is back where our good old friend has died. Okay, so we're back to the first floor. The first subfloor. Alright. So I wish I could light these up. There's no fuel on them. Have your armor set. I'm not terribly fond of it because these pauldrons are over. I think at a distance it seems like something I'd like, but up close it's just no, 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 and no, and no. Even though you're kind of getting close to the right track of what I want, it's still a no. I think I've already double checked that route. I'll go this route. No, that's not where I wanted to. Yeah, down this door. Well, if you're sure it's worth a few inside jokes, then I'm sure it's worth a few inside jokes. Okay, here's the mosh pit. I'm just gonna save in case this ends up being a waste of time. I don't think anything fell through, surprisingly. No, it's great. Ooh, some of these actually have some serious weight to them. Some stuff weigh 14 bowls. There goes a torch. I still see from the light outside, though. Over encumbered. Ooh. Well, this is why we learned feather spells. So I think I cleaned up all the bones. I don't see anything below us. I think none of those were Ivan bones either. So we'll undo our wasted time. That's amazing. Amazing if you do that. Also completely your choice. I'm not gonna go say do it this time. It's just... It'll be a meme. An inside meme, and that'll be that. Oh, where are the... that torch was out. Oh, right. That was a torch from the last save. Okay, so this was towards the... Was it towards the locked door from before, or no? Hello. Welcome to Dungeon Backtracking 103. So I'm looking for a couple of things right now. There's a key to a locked door. I don't know where that could be. And also there are some bones I'm looking for. Because I'm thinking if I find all the bones of this one guy, he might give me the key to go forwards. Is this? That's not bones I can pick up. Also, it's stupid dark in here, so don't let the torch go out. Not that I really need to let it go out, because, you know. Alright, there's still light there. But what I was going to do. I've been avoiding this because it's just a bunch more buffs aside from light. That just make combat... Like, when it reflects 300% damage, that's literally 300% damage returned. Like, you deal 3 times damage to you what you deal to me. And that's before armor gets factored in, so you take like 60 times the damage that I take. It's retarded. But that's how it goes. Oh boy. And bounce. And I bounced, but I went to a ledge, so we should be okay-ish. You know, I'm thinking of just no-clipping across that from now on. I don't want to risk it with such a low ceiling. Hold on, don't tell me one of the... Hold on. First person. Okay, that's stupid dark. Alright, this should last 6 minutes. I think it'll take us longer than that to find everything. Hopefully, want to go forwards with a torch after all. Alright. Fly powers activate! Okay, so it wasn't that way. I don't think it was this way. Oh, there was some bones in that chest. Can't be activated anymore. Like, why didn't you just put the bones in the chest inventory instead of making it a scripted object that gives you the bones? And I don't get that choice. It's easy enough to... That's why we don't jump into ceilings. They just bounce you off, and then you take fall damage from a fall that you otherwise shouldn't take fall damage from. Because the game actually calculates fall damage based on velocity, and not fall distance or fall time, even though they do correlate linearly most of the time, so it does feel like it's about fall time or fall distance. Yeah, there's stone brick. Oh, that skeleton's gone. Glad I took the hand from that plate, though. Beforehand. Beforehand. Yeah, nothing. Alright. Alright. I have to, like, deliberately omit the consonants when I do alright. I say alright. We are, like, triple backtracking at this point. I've been looking for bones this whole time and not keys, so... I think it's time to bust out the walkthrough. I'm gonna go as far as necessary. Alright. Oh hey, the approved onion card. I know, right? Oh, that would be crazy. Alright. What kind of obscure freak? Just no, that's just a pit. Also, I didn't read the potion name. I just kind of glanced past it. What? Like Jump Toad, I feel like is for clearing that pit, but I don't think it lasts. I don't think it lasts long enough to go across and get the potion, get back kind of deal. That's back to the pit though. It was this way. It was not this way. That was the mosh pit. Oh, that way. This way. This way? No, not this way. I don't think it's on the first floor anymore. I guess here we are. So apparently this obscure thing. Potion of Folly. And apparently some way supposed to open. Or not, I don't know. to Mara's shrine. Read the gravestone. I guess you're supposed to drink the potion, and I guess some entrance will open, allowing you behind the bars. Uh-huh. So this part's either way too obscure, or it's broken. Either one. I'll try this again. And I'll try like a potion of folly in it. Yeah. Also, where was the last save? Close enough. Do I have to, like, stack it and go to negative and int or something? I might need to. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. 0. Aha! We do need 0 int. Oh, hey, chest. Ancient. See, like, he knows that you can have a chest and put the objects in it, but why? Why would he have that one chest be scripted to give you it and not actually be a container? Why? Does he not know how to make a chest not respawning or something? That's also like a checkbox, I think. I don't know. This model was made back in like 12 years ago, maybe 13 years ago. While. Maybe the CS just wasn't that usable back then. You know, I might have put 2 and 2 together if I'd actually read the potion description and then thought of that. Because if the Fool, and then we have Fear and Intelligence potions, makes sense. Oh well. Another one of those brain fart moments. Hi. And below we go. This time there's a light source nearby. Oh, hi there. The babies from Demon Souls. Jeez, that's a lot. Alright, is there any light source down here? Any torches? Any lanterns? No, but there are red eyes coming at me. Oh my god, it's a multi-stage boss fight. Oh my. This actually has me excited. I need to look for Ivan's parts, though. Ivan was just the castle blacksmith. I don't know if he deserved this. Seems like they only let people with absolutely no morals inside here, but, you know. Light the lamp. Huh. So I didn't outright kill him. His HP got to a certain point, and then he vanished and all the skeletons came in. So what day is it? It's the 20th. We spent 2 days inside here. Alright, I'll just... Oh yeah. Oh, hello there. Ragdoll. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, I'm actually taking some damage here. Oh. Sarazal is dead. Scepter of the Ancestors? Oh boy. That's why they made all that noise. They're lifting armor. That's why they keep giving you potions of folly too. Sarazal actually? Was that it? Alright. My HP is still recovering. I'm not at 100. Wow. Guess you could say that was a tough boss fight. Unfortunately for you, I am the High God of the Shivering Isles. Oh, I can bless 2 things. Also, what did I get? It was Old Family Sword, right? And Scepter of the Ancients. Okay. One-handed. Oh, hello. It's like not even he could one-hand this thing. Ooh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. I'm getting some new sword models from this mod. Okay, so... Wait, I don't remember where the crown was, though. Crown of Catharsis should be down here, right? We got the staff. We've got... Well, I got a sword. It's already there. Okay, so we need to go to the Crypt of Mara. Crypt of Mar. Oh, the Shrine of Mar. Then we go in here and we put in Scepter of Ancestors. Old Daedric Unenchanted. 10 Arrow Root. 10 Bloodgrass. 15 Varnestone. Just confirm. Everything's there. Sacrifice tomorrow is inappropriate. Do I need to get rid of the shield? No, it's still inappropriate. Still blasting lightning at me. Do I need to get rid of the scepter? No, not that, but I'll put the shield back in. No, it only works with the scepter in there. Okay. In order to wield it in a battle, it has to be bound to the soul of the predetermined bearer by a certain magic ritual. There's some sacrificial offerings necessary and essential for the ritual. 20 tufts of bloodgrass, 10 every roots, a full set of Daedric armor. All of the armor pieces have to be unenchanted. 15 elven Varla stones. The scepter of the ancestors must be taken to a shrine of the goddess Mara together with all offerings. It must be placed on the altar there. At the following prayer to Mara, the performer of the ritual has to sacrifice a part of his soul, which will be bound into the scepter. Ways of the proper offerings. So should I only put part of these in? I thought it was everything. Oh, it actually paralyzes you. Deals a bit of damage too. Going back to use Furry on, gonna repair some things. Maybe I should take the Varla stones out. No, not the Varla stones. Did what was listed. Alright, so 20 bloodgrass, 10 arrow roots. The arrow roots might be what's wrong. Full suit of Daedric armor. Well, guide. Okay, not quite it. I will see about. Oh, I already closed the. That text one, because the text one. Oh, the text one even has nice formatting too. I'm looking for ancestor. Of ancestors. Also have to buy it because you want to cheat it. You need the shield. 15 Varla stones. 10 Nern roots. This is why I hate scripts. It is past the 3-hour mark. I will get this scepter and I'll continue this on my own. I said this is to kill time, so it's pretty clear once I finish it on stream, you guys are not going to see the end of it. Unless it's like forever longer, which I hope it is. I'm going to be honest. I like a long dungeon. Alright, where's the Nern route? There's my Nern route. Freaking 10. And first recall. Alright. Here we shall put Scepter, full Daedric armor, Bloodgrass, Nern root, Barley stones. Which sacrifice? Okay. We make a save here. I will sacrifice luck because it has the least influence on what I'm doing right now. Scepter of Ancestors bound to your soul now. With each enemy that you slay with this weapon, you collect his soul. You can release the soul accumulated energy by the spell Power of the Ancestors. The extent of the effect depends on the number of collected souls. 5 souls. Target set on fire and gets damaged. 10 souls. All enemies in the area of effect are set on fire and hurtle through the air. 15 souls. A powerful bolt of lightning hurls the enemies through the air and damages them. 20 souls. A massive lightning cascade severely affects everyone who dare to rebel against you. Pay attention not being struck by this yourself. 25 souls. Chaos. All of the previous effects at once. Right. That. Collect the souls of slain enemies on strike. So here is my question. Can I, like... That's an interesting bug. Alright, so I probably do have to actually kill things with it. Fortunately, it's a mace and not an actual, like, staff. The staff would be kind of hard to kill things when the magic type is fixed. Staffs are pretty underwhelming in the test games, unfortunately. Except for SO. The staffs are like a basic weapon type there, and not like superfluous. They feel superfluous in other games. We will recharge. Recharge and switch, and I will go check this boss again. I can't jump through. Too small. Alright, yeah, I did loot it all. Okay. Okay, so as per I had right there, we should... Yes. Okay, and that's where I'll end it for tonight. Thank you very much for watching. The mod is Dungeons of Ivellon. Ivellon. And hopefully it will have been an in-game week by tomorrow night. And that mushroom will be grown. Good night.